The NPC Patches has been a staple in nearly every From Software game designed by Hidetaka Miyazaki. Whether he's called Trusty Patches, Patches the Spider, or Unbreakable Patches, your relationship with him is never smooth sailing. His appearance in Elden Ring is no different, with him initially attacking you and then cowering and begging for mercy once you inevitably take him down. After the ambush though, he does have a lot to offer, so it's definitely in your best interest to find him and make him become your ally. So this video will be showing you how to do just that. I'll be showing you his location and how to get to him, so let's get into it. Finding Patches isn't hard in the slightest, but getting to him is a bit of a struggle. You'll see what I mean later on. First, start out at the gatefront site of Grace and head southeast towards the big stone bridge. Before you get there though, take a right and go down to the lake. I've marked out the rough route on my map to help. Once you're down here, hug the wall on the left and follow it around until you get to the underside of the stone bridge. As you walk through here, skeletons will drop down and ambush you. You can choose whether or not to kill them, as they might be annoying, but you can just run straight past them. As soon as you do this however, you will be pulled off your mount. Then you'll get a notification saying that you've been invaded by Bloody Finger Nerijus, who is an NPC that emulates a PvP fight. He's extremely hard to kill when you're a low level, but can be made significantly easier if you know what you're doing. I unfortunately ran into him from the other side, but if you've just come from the bridge, stay where you are as soon as you dismount your horse. Wait for the notification and for him to run at you. Now you want to do your best to dodge him for a bit. You can get some hits in if you're feeling confident, but it's probably best just to wait. He dual wields Reduvia daggers, which will cause blood loss, and can also throw projectiles at you, making him a threat from mid-range as well as short. If you can't dodge him for a while though, another NPC called Bloodfinger Hunter Yura will come to your assistance. He will spawn near the bridge and immediately start attacking Nerijus. Between you both, you should be able to take him down. If you're still struggling though, I'd advise letting Yura do most of the work, whilst you chip in when you can with hits here and there. If you have access to sorcery, you can just stand back and hit him while he's fighting your new friend, which will make it a much safer battle for you. However you end up defeating him, once he is gone you will unlock his powerful Reduvia dagger, which as I mentioned before is a blood loss weapon, so I'd highly recommend upgrading it and using it as it's extremely effective in combat. Anyway, with your new weapon you can make your way down the ravine to the Murkwater cave. You want to wield a torch whilst walking through here as it's very dark. Pretty soon after entering you'll find a site of grace to rest at and replenish your flasks. Take a quick pit stop here and carry on. There will be a few weak enemies to take out in the first opening, but after Nerijus these will just be a pushover. Kill them all and head right from this opening. You'll have to walk a little bit but will be eventually met with mist that you can traverse through. This is the cave where Patches resides, but he won't be there immediately. First you'll have to open his chest and take the set of armour out of it. This will summon Patches to jump down and start attacking you with a shield and spear. If you're not ready for this at all, it can be very challenging, as he can hit you multiple times in a row pretty quickly. But if you're ready for him and know what to expect, this shouldn't be a hard fight at all. Wait for him to attack and dodge, then counter. He can also spit this brown gas at you, which is honestly pretty pathetic as it doesn't have a great reach and is easily avoidable, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Once you break his defense, you can get multiple hits on him, and seeing as he isn't a strong opponent, they will do a fair amount of damage too. When you whittle him down to under half health, he'll begin to hide underneath his shield and beg for mercy, in classic Patches fashion. Make sure to not kill him though, as he actually has a lot to offer as an ally. When you next return to this site in the Murkwater cave, he will sell you a couple of really helpful items, including stone sword keys and an extremely useful item called Margit Shackle. If you're still struggling with the first mandatory boss fight, Margit, you can buy this item for 5,000 runes and use it in battle. It will hold Margit down for a few seconds, allowing you to get some important hits off on him, which could be the difference between failure and victory. So that was our guide showing you where to find Patches in Elden Ring. If you're still early on in your adventure, this might be quite challenging with the Nerijus fight beforehand, so make sure to level up and upgrade your weapons so it's more manageable. If this video helped you out, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you all for watching and we'll see you in the next video.